This is ANN News Brief.
Good afternoon. I am Lucy Adeyemi. More than 400 Ethiopian migrants stranded in Yemen are being airlifted home this week. This is the first time since 2015 the International Organization for Migration has been given the go-ahead for this operation to resume. The first group of Ethiopian migrants were flown home on Monday. By the time this voluntary humanitarian return operation, or VHR, ended on Thursday, the UN Migration Agency had airlifted 418 migrants from Yemen to Ethiopia. More than a quarter of the passengers are minors. During the past few years, the IOM Voluntary Humanitarian Return Operation has assisted many migrants to go home by sea, but the agency notes returning the migrants by plane is a better, safer option. International Organization for Migration says at least 100,000 migrants reached Yemen last year. It says majority of those risking their lives on those dangerous trips are Ethiopians, but Somalis and Eritreans are also in the mix. The World Bank has pledged to disburse $45 million over the next 5 years to support the sustainable management of biodiversity and natural resources in Mozambique through the second phase of the Most Bio project. World Bank Country Director Mark Lunde said in Maputo at a meeting of conservation areas that the first phase of Most Bio, launched in 2015, showed that the sustainable management of biodiversity can contribute to improving the life of local communities. It had involved more than 20,000 beneficiaries in various community development sub-projects. This has helped boost income generation opportunities and communities living inside several conservation areas. Lunde said more than half these beneficiaries are women living in remote areas and with very limited opportunities. Lunde said Phase 2, under the theme of sustaining biodiversity, will promote rural value chains around conservation areas in order to reduce the pressure on biodiversity through promoting rural businesses. We will return after this message.
MTN gives 2,000% bonus for reactivating your MTN SIM. That's right. If you haven't used your MTN SIM for 45 days or more, recharge now and get 2,000% bonus. That's right, 2,000% bonus for your first recharge of every month.
At least 10 million persons are food insecure in the southern African region following drought, mostly in Malawi and Zimbabwe. The situation is dire. This coincides with the lean season in the region. The United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs says Malawi now has an estimated 3.5 million persons in crisis or emergency. Zimbabwe has nearly 2.5 million persons facing similar shortages. Eswatini, formerly Swaziland, Lesotho, Madagascar, Malawi, Mozambique and Zimbabwe have been identified as the 6 highest risk countries following fears of recurrence of El Niño, which is generally associated with below average rain in part of southern Africa. That's ANN News Brief. Thanks for watching. For details on these and other stories, visit our website, annafrica.net. Also join the conversation on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at ANN Africa TV. I am Lucy Adeyemi.